The free challenge event quest, The Shining Storm Rages up against an Tempered Rey Dau, is an arena quest where you can take any gear that you like, and it doesn't take place in the arena. I mean arena quest as in like it's a time attack style event. You can go solo, with support hunters, or with a group of friends in a race up against the clock in order to get the best ranking possible. If you beat it in under 13 minutes, you'll be awarded an A rank, which will get you the really swanky lightning infused pendant distributed at a later date. You have until the 20th of May to get to your A rank with your weapon of choice, so the proverbial clock is ticking in more ways than one. I play a large variety of the 14 weapons, but my main would be sword and shield, and it has given people a lot of trouble to get the A rank secured, myself included. It took me a good few tries and I had to readjust my strategies, but I did get it, and I got it in 10 minutes, so I wanted to explain how I went about that with sword and shield. Not only did I get the A rank and get it in 10 minutes, but the run itself was incredibly sloppy. I made plenty of mistakes, I got lucky sometimes, and I got unlucky as well. You do not need to play perfect or be a speedrunner, you just need to be mindful. The first thing to look at before we even go out is the build. It's not the be all and end all, skills are there to supplement what's already there, but they can be pretty helpful. I had the really good health regen from 4 pieces of Zoshia armor with super recovery too. Means I didn't need to think about healing as much as you normally would. I took 3 lightning resist to mitigate as much lightning elemental damage from Rey Dau as possible, and also to give me inherent immunity to Thunder Blight, which increases your propensity to be stunned. I didn't take 3 stun resist, but I would highly recommend that on your talisman or elsewhere. I just didn't have it crafted up, so I didn't bother. But that takes it one step further, and as you'll see in the footage, I did get stunned a few times, and I got really lucky as well. You won't even have to worry about that if you just have stun resist. I took the Zoshia sword and shield, and I meant to take Master's Touch and 3 offensive guard, but when I was switching between loadouts, I forgot to swap it back, so I went out with 3 offensive guard and 3 crit boost. I was in green sharpness quite a bit. The crit boost probably balanced out staying in white sharpness with Master's Touch, so it's whatever. And this is what I mean, skills are there to supplement, they're not the be all and end all. That's your build set. You already know to go to camp 16, so you're right next to its lair. Chug your mega demon drug and mega armor skin before you head out. The timer doesn't start until you're actually in the quest. And let's talk strategy. Up until now, you've probably used SNS's fantastic block and guard slash to take monsters' attacks in full, counter attack them, proc your offensive guard. That's great, but it's very time consuming. Try to minimize your blocks where possible. I'm speaking particularly about the lightning blasts here, which lock you in place in a series of blocks. Using sliding swipe to get around them instead of blocking them so you can continue your attacks up against Rey Dau is going to save you loads of time and keep your damage up. Blocking does have its place as well against the winged drag attack, blocking roars when possible. If it's taking a massive hit and potentially carting versus blocking it, of course block it. The next big tip I would have is don't only focus out your damage on the head, going for the legs is very good as well. Not only is it generally safer to deal damage in that zone, you'll be out of many of the lightning blast attacks. You'll also help build wounds all over the place, not just in one spot, which is really important to get those blue tempered wounds, which I only got right at the end of the fight, but also popping a wound on Rey Dau's legs will get you a topple instantly. The first area with a shocked ground is the real danger zone, and the quicker you can get out of there, the better. Yeah, you can do all your strats with lore pods and using all of your flash pods and doing this and doing that. I don't think it's worth trying to keep it in one location. You're talking about RNG upon setup, upon perfect run, upon this, upon that. Not worth. You're trying to get sub 13 minutes, you're not trying to get the fastest time possible. If you are, that's a whole different video with different strategies. I ain't a speedrunner. I also use the large grounding pillar that you can pull down, deals just under 1800 damage, 5% of Rey Dau's HP, and gives you a nice big juicy topple. A good time as any to get your corrupted mantle on and get some good damage out. If you can also stick the mount in this first area as well, that'll give you a big chunk of damage, another topple for you to get even more damage out, and will hopefully fast track you getting out of this first area. I use the small ledge that's near where the large grounding boulder falls to do jumping attacks and quickly get that mount. When Rey Dau is in the air, particularly when he's charging up his massive lightning rail cannon, you can use a flash pod to cancel the attack and ground him. Another topple, more damage. Going for its 3 blue glowing parts is really good. The front of both of its wings and its tail. It really weakens him and slows him down, makes the fight a lot easier. And after you get the blue spikes on the tail, every time it does a charged lightning blast, you'll always get a weak spot and be able to focus strike it for additional damage and sometimes a topple. Whilst this is a slay quest and you can't capture the Tempered Rey Dau, you can still trap him and do damage to him. Drop him into into a pitfall trap or two, get some damage out, keep that pressure up. The less time you can spend running around healing, being trapped in a chain of blocks, and generally not attacking dealing damage to him, of course, the better. It does take a bit of practice, it's not super easy, it is designed to be very challenging, and you might need a bit of luck as well. I had plenty of things go in my favor this time around, but you're also not seeing the previous runs where I had strings of really bad luck. But it is doable with sword and shield. You don't have to use LBG or bow or something else. It can be done. I'm going to leave the run playing out, enjoy it, take any notes that you need to. Be mindful that it was sloppy, it wasn't perfect, I did get lucky too. Let me know how you get on with it in the comments. If you do enjoy my Monster Hunter guide, subscribing is the best way to support and it's free. But either way, enjoy the run, and until next time, I'll see you in the Forbidden Lands.